I really, really wanted to get into this video about, I mean, I won't read this word out loud. I will read it as National Socialist, since that's what it's short for. But I do know that I've wanted to make a video about them for quite a while now, but I had no idea how I wanted to talk about it, but now I think it all makes sense. So, we're going to take a look at the furry National Socialists, because they exist. Because I do know that they use the Lion King as a recruitment tactic, because there was this video I remember watching not too long ago about how the Lion King seemed to be, yes, the Raiders of the Lost whatever. Yeah, yes, they do. I remember watching a video essay about how the meerkats in the Lion King are Jew-coded. And apparently Timon's last name is Lieberwitz, which doesn't make any sense to me. You would think that an African creature would have an African last name. Granted, I know you would think that, I mean, there are Jewish communities in Africa, like the Lemba community, but I don't think they'd have names like Lieberwitz. But let's go ahead and get started so that we can at least get it out of the way. All right, isn't there, I don't know what their leader is or what they, I mean, all I know is that they exist.
Raise your hand if you're a furry. Now, believe it or not, there is a group of furries who, when asked to raise their hand, they wouldn't go like this. They go like this. There are Nazi furries. And when I tell you, the lore goes deep. This has been going on since the early 2000s, and it is still...
Yes, I've seen this little armband before. My avatar is in the way, though. Here, let me move it. Like, you see this armband. Yes, I've seen that, like, at least once or twice, and it's definitely interesting, to say the least.
Ongoing. My awareness of this subculture came around when I was making a video on my Coop channel, which go check it out, go subscribe to that one. It's not really, I don't even call it my second channel anymore. It's like if I was just like a YouTuber, and then this channel's more for my commentary. Anyways, I was watching this video and then here, this guy who's there right now holding the phone up, basically he is a Nazi furry who showed up to another furry event and then this happened.
What the oh. That's their leader? Freaking attacking some guy for no reason just because? Good lord.
I mean, just imagine.
There's no way that's their leader.
He came with
No, who is this guy? I don't know what the context of this is at all.
Megaphone, and then getting your megaphone taken and then bounced off your skull by Captain Jack Sparrow, Black Furry. Oh my god! It feels like I'm watching a hallucination. But here's the thing. After I made that video on the Coop channel, I did some digging, and there is so much going on here, including a lot of people defending the guy who got beat up there, saying, no, he's not actually a Nazi. It's this guy. He's a Bernie Sanders. Democratic Socialist. Look at him. He's wearing a rainbow flag t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter.
Oh, the one with the... Oh, that other one we saw. Why is everything too fast all of a sudden? Okay, that other one that we saw. All right.
Oh, women's rights, all that stuff. Okay, but then this is also him. This...
Oh, that's who we're talking about? Or that you could throw hands in sand while in a suit. Oh, Lord have mercy.
This is him. This image right here. This is him. Rogue, the Nazi fur, removed swastika to the Nazi fur logo.
If I make this into a standalone video, I might have to censor National Socialists like that.
Because of the bleeping SJWs found it offensive. So originally this right here was a swastika. And
oh my god.
He changed it to the Nazi fur logo. Now, I'm gonna be honest, if I'm looking at a Nazi armband right here, this and this look exactly similar, except you're a furry, and that is a very important point that we all need to come together at this starting point, where if you are walking around with a Nazi swastika armband, no matter how many times you say it's a joke, you're walking around with a swastika armband. Anyways, he also said, personally, I think it's cool. I don't support any of the Nazi values.
Really? Okay, that seems legit.
Do so would be contradictory of me being gay and a furry. I just
just people wearing it like because angry German people. Oh my god. Oh lord.
Like World War II, and this art is a result of me role-playing as an SS officer.
Okay, so this is just role-playing, huh?
Officer for fun on my servers? Guys, I just like World War II. You mean the part where the Nazis were defeated, right?
Oh, no, that reminds me of a scene in a very old Family Guy episode where there were some guys that were reenacting the Civil War, and they made it so that the South won, and Peter is all like, I'm pretty sure that the North won.
Well, actually, I really like the SS officers, the people who worked in concentration camps and all of the Auschwitz. If you are a furry doing this with a fucking swastika on your arm, you're a Nazi! You are a Nazi! You are! But that was just a...
Who are you calling a Nazi?
pebble in a landfill of other pebbles of Nazi furry stuff.
I'm not a national so oh my god.
Really
yes, we're going down my my National Socialist whatever the hell arc this is.
And I thought on that one, I can take you all the way back to 2009 with this website, which is
09, huh? So we're going way back.
Is about, you know, fighting anti-Semitism. Title: A Second Life for Nazism. And
Jesus.
basically the article is about the virtual world role-playing game Second Life, and how in Second Life there were actual concerns raised about a burgeoning subculture of Nazi furries. Basically, I don't really know that much about Second Life, but it's like there was a shop
This is my first time hearing about this Second Life thing.
that somebody set up where they're selling Nazi paraphernalia, and then that stuff got banned, and they
shit.
switched it to the FURZI logo, which we just saw. Oh, wait, furry Nazi FURZI. That's what that is. Keep that in mind, because something about that's going to come up later. But I want to read this excerpt from the article because it says that the store was actually set up by a group called the FURZI Mannschaften,
Oh no.
or FURZIs. Furry
So they actually have a FURZI. That's such an oxymoron. Yes, it is.
Nazis for short. The group says that it does not condone racism or fascism, but its image is an avatar dressed in Nazi uniform giving a Sieg Heil salute. The shop has been closed by Second Life following complaints.
So they say that it's all in good fun. It's supposed to be freaking. They're saying that they're basically just a bunch of edgelords. Is that what I'm getting at?
So we're not Nazi, we're just, you know, Nazi. Also, others in Second Life have created characters wearing yellow stars, and one has even created a gas chamber.
Oh hell no.
Now, because this article is from 2009 and the internet is falling apart, those images aren't there. But you know what I did find? A very, very shitty pixelated thing that is just a furry in striped pajamas in Second Life and
Yeah, let's not. I don't want to see that.
a gas chamber with swastikas on the wall. So
No.
you're not Nazi though? Right.
No, we're not
Now,
dealing
that was
with
a
that.
while ago, but then I found an article from Rolling Stone posted in 2017 that was detailing this specific guy, Foxler, like Fox Hitler. He's gonna say that that's
No, when I read that headline, that reminded me of when some VTubers were being canceled by Blue Sky.
not what it is, but remember when I said Foxler,
No, I need to start using those types of effects on my videos.
Hitler, and this is him in the middle right here with the
Oh, this is the guy that Bunda mentioned, I think. That's the leader.
what's this right here? Oh, yeah. Now, Foxler got a weird case, I gotta be honest, and we're gonna talk a lot about Foxler in this video. Because in the article, it talks about right here, in 2014,
Oh, one of you mentioned furry raiders.
Miller, that's the last name of the person who's Foxler. Now, the article says that in 2014, Miller resurrected the Furry Raiders. The Furry Raiders is a group of neo-Nazi furries. Now, this armband right here
Yeah, it just happens to sound like the certain mustachioed Austrian painter, and this is supposed to be a fox.
Foxler's got, that's the official
I can
logo
imagine.
of the Furry Raiders. So they'll always say that they're not Nazis or that they're just joking.
In the West, huh? So creative. No, the kind of suit that I want, I just want something that's basic. I mean, I've seen some decent looking suits and stuff that are like, oh, that's cute. But then there are some that are just plain weird.
But they are, and famously, they caused havoc at Rocky Mountain FurCon in 2017.
Oh,
now, a
Lord.
lot of the articles about Nazi furries are about this specific event, and basically what happened is Foxler didn't feel accepted in the community. They didn't accept the furry Nazis. They didn't like the furry Nazis.
Oh, I've seen the ones from Japan. Those are so good. No, I remember watching a video about, you know, just something related to Japanese culture, and I remember one of the clips that was shown in that video was some guy with a really sweet fox mask, and I was like, damn, that's legit.
So the people who don't like furry Nazis were having a convention, and then he went behind everybody's back and booked up a bunch of hotel rooms that basically fuck the event. And basically what happened at Rocky Mountain FurCon is the Furry Raiders, the Nazi furries, Foxler, went out of their way to basically overbook the hotel that was gonna go like way in advance so that these other furries wouldn't be able to, you know, get hotel rooms. And it led to that furry convention basically shutting down. So obviously it became like a huge story and everybody was like mad at everybody. But then also, now according to Dogpatch Press, which I love that I'm like deep into the furry culture now that I actually know this stuff. This is what
Oh Lord.
for all sorts of
This is
furry news, and they were really giving like
There's regional stuff. I bet there are. No, I remember seeing someone with a very legit looking box mask, and there was this one video titled "Realistic Wolf Suit" that was like super legit, and I was like, oh, that's sweet. No, I want to get one that's like relatively realistic. I don't want it to be all that stylized because, you know, it's just kind of ugh.
a lot of honestly great coverage surrounding this event, and it's been crucial to my research for this because it's not just the drama around the con, it's also things like this within the community. There was a video, similar to the other one where a Nazi gets punched, and this person said, oh yeah, furry raiders are a bunch of Nazi motherfuckers too, reminder, etc. And this person said, can't wait to punch these Nazis.
Oh, good lord.
Olivia right here responded, watching you get shot by someone defending themselves from unprovoked assault will be far more entertaining. Sounds like a Nazi to me. I can't wait to punch a Nazi.
Oh my god, no. This reminded me of all of current events, let's call them.
Really? You're gonna threaten to punch me? How about I kill you? No. I was actually saying I was gonna punch a Nazi.
Yeah, I think that's what he was talking about a moment ago.
Are you saying you're a Nazi? Somebody responded by saying, sure hope you're not suggesting that someone would bring a gun to the convention. And Olivia responded, sure hope you're not planning on attacking innocent folks. I fully support legal concealed carry. And the person who said that she was gonna punch a Nazi said, are you threatening to bring a gun to Rocky Mountain Fur Con? That question right there, one of my favorite sentences in human history. Are you threatening to bring a gun to Rocky Mountain Fur Con?
That just reminded me of that one chemical attack. Good lord.
I love this. Now, by the way, this is after the Rocky Mountain FurCon 2016 fiasco, after they had interfered, previously, and then the FurCon was like, oh, we'll still accept you Nazis, come on. Now, they reported that the founder of Rocky Mountain FurCon, Kahuki, is reputed to take pride in his con never banning anyone, including those banned by other cons. By the way, if you're getting banned from one fur convention, you should be banned from every public space. Like, the stories that have come out from FurCon. By the way,
yeah, you can't say the same thing about Twitch.
If you're a furry watching this, there's no judgment at all. Even my video about furries on the Coop channel, it's all love, and I'm really glad that, all the furries who watched it were just like, oh, yeah, it's cringe, but it's fine. We're just doing what we like.
Yeah, it just happens. It's one of those things that just happens. You know what I'm saying?
Because, by the way, if you're just doing what you like, it's fine. And if you're a furry right now being like, I hope that people don't think that this represents all of us. Nobody thinks that this represents all of you.
This doesn't represent anybody, let's be real.
But anyways, yeah, so this guy, the founder of Rocky Mountain FurCon was like, we don't ban anybody. Come to find out,
we don't take kindly no ban anybody's around here.
Kahuki Otter, the founder, his real name is Kendall Emery. And if you look at this picture, there he is, there's Kendall.
National Geographic, so good lord.
Holding up a Rocky Mountain FurCon poster. And then if you look at this picture, you see he is 5'7", okay. And then also, if you look down right here, also a...
Oh, well then.
Convicted child...
Have I seen the video about the... I refuse... Oh, don't worry, Daniel. Bunda, I refuse to say that out loud, so no, I'm not going to see the video about that. Just imagine oh my god, that would be very unusual.
Sex offender. Oh my god, from 1993. Yeah, so, it's cool. No. I think the fact that you don't ban anybody at all kind of makes a lot of sense when you yourself should be the first person banned. What the fuck? What the fuck? And by the way,
this is one of the things that we need to address. The community needs to be reworked from the ground up at this point.
Dude, this sex offender, he sent this cease and desist to the person who was like, we can punch Nazis. And then somebody said, I'm gonna kill you. And she's like, what? Are you saying that woman, not the woman who said she'd bring a gun and kill somebody who's trying to kill up, punch a Nazi. The person who is getting attacked there for saying that she hates Nazis is getting a cease and desist.
They left it out in the hotel. Oh lord. Oh, I don't want to. I still don't want to look at that.
From a child sex predator defending the furry Nazis. That's what I'm saying. Because furries are such an online community, their drama gets wild. This is
and it's very, very unfortunate.
Real life actual horrendous crimes and thinking, oh yeah, I'm a cool guy. I'm the founder of a convention. I can do whatever I want. Hey!
I don't think I'll be attending the Rocky Mountain Convention, mostly because I don't want to go all the way out there. I don't want to have to go I don't want to have to go all the way out halfway across the country for something that I'm only going to spend one day in.
Yeah, let's let the Nazis in. Dog.
Yeah, I would hate to have that happen as well.
Wait, this is another little thing. This hasn't been resolved. Nobody's been arrested or convicted. But in my research, I did find this, and I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up. At Midwest Fur Fest, there was a gas attack, and the prime suspect is related to furry Nazis. Furry Nazis might have done it like a gas bomb.
Oh, this isn't the one that I was mentioning before. I don't think.
That's Midwest Fur Fest. So it's not a joke. It's not irony. Is it irony if I put on a swastika?
Oh, I think I know about that. Didn't the internet historian make a video on that?
Armband and then try to gas people? Is that a joke? I don't think it is. This is, by the way, another furry Nazi.
Oh, hell no.
Nazi Magnus Deridian, although instead of Nazi imagery, usually he goes for the old Confederate flag. Real cool. I mean, it's, by the way, incredible execution. It is, however...
I mean, to each their own.
Over a Confederate flag fursuit, so. And at Midwest Fur Fest 2017, what is known as...
Amish cons, but there would be probably.
Is a Pickelhaube helmet. If you're wearing a Pickelhaube and on Wikifur supposedly saying Sieg Heil, you just are a Nazi. You are. But I found a video right here where you can see there he is. There's the Pickelhaube and being escorted by you know, the security there. And if you go on, the person who recorded this video says, well, there goes the person that was banned from the
oh, is it? That sounds like fun. Well, there goes the person that was banned from this convention center and ended up getting arrested. Well then. Is that what happened at Rainforest? What the hell were they doing with... You know what? I don't even want to know.
Convention center and ended up getting arrested. So bro was so Nazi furry he got arrested. And all of this is just like Nazi furry stuff, but there is one specific person, Foxler, who I mentioned earlier. Now the thing that's so interesting about Foxler to me is not just the extremely evident Nazi armband, sorry, FURZI armband, but it's also the amount of videos that he's posted online where he is just exposing
Amish paradise, huh?
himself as somebody who is witless. I don't know how to, it's stupid.
Be with the people that you feel comfortable with, that has your same viewpoints. That's totally fine. No, I am talking about the people that are literally advocating that we need to have politics in the and that's just like, whoa, like, you know, boom, you know, that's what you should be doing. And if anybody says I'm advocating suicide on that, yeah, why not? Because, you know, it's gotten to the point where I have cared less and less when it comes to just in the fandom. You know, and people say I advocate politics. I don't know nothing about politics. You're talking to the guy that knows like nothing, man. I didn't even vote.
So bro said we should keep politics out of here. Now,
okay, yeah, says the National Socialist.
He's posting this in response to everybody being like, dude, you're a Nazi. You suck. And he's like,
it's a terrifying, yeah.
Can we just stop with all the politics for once? Guys! And by the way, if by saying that you think I'm advocating for suicide, yeah, I am. Don't click.
Oh, good lord.
But like, the tone of voice.
Pickelhaube is a 19th century, I mean, isn't that what happened to the swastika itself? It was used like all across Asia, and even the Navajos, had a similar symbol. Like, I know that within, like, India, it's considered a symbol of peace and prosperity. But because they just so happened to found it... because they just so happened to found swastikas in prehistoric German pottery, suddenly that gave them a right to claim the symbol for themselves. Bunda, you are reminding me of Jimmy Pesto from Bob's Burgers, who, according to the transvestites that... Bob was driving around when he was trying to pay for Tina's party, they said that Jimmy Pesto was what was known as a diaper lover.
Voice that he has, it's the exact tone of
I don't need that in my life. No thanks.
Voice you would expect to see coming out of somebody in a fursuit with a, you know, Nazi insignia. Oh, I didn't even vote. Oh, anybody think about that? Dude, you're wearing a Nazi armband. Like,
it was like me when I went down with my friends to go see the Milo Minneapolis event.
Okay, no, don't worry. This is getting pretty. This got really cursed really quickly.
Boulder, Colorado. And you might just go see it for entertainment purposes. I was driving. I looked to my right and I pointed, hey guys, look, it's one of the anti-fascists. And you can tell because, you know, he's sitting there all black, really thin guy, got the bandana around his mouth. I'm just like, wow. And we're cruising in a Range Rover. Oh, hell yeah, riding in style.
I can't take it. I'm like literally looking at a video. Gosh, furries, forgive me. It's so cringe. Hey, it's fun. You're having fun if you're a furry.
Yeah, the swastika was pretty... I mean, the oldest evidence that we have for them is 11,000 years ago and was discovered in modern Ukraine.
You're having fun, it's fine, like, have fun. But it's so cringe watching somebody in a fursuit be like, I don't care about politics. Now, I was going to this event of somebody who is a extreme right, just political commentator, Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah.
Yiannopoulos, who has been
Oh, I think I've heard of Milo Yiannopoulos.
Accused of advocating pedophilia after the emergence of several video clips in which he said that sexual relationships between 13-year-old boys and adults can be perfectly consensual and positive experiences for such boys. Now,
this was how use the symbol. Oh, yeah.
And this is really interesting. In 2022, he then served as an intern for United States Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you don't know her, horrible. Then worked with white nationalist Nick Fuentes. I don't even gotta show you the clips.
Nick Fuentes, he wants a holy war. He wants to wage holy war against the Jews.
He just is unabashedly Nazi.
Yes. Oh yeah, Bunda, I do know about that.
And rapper Kanye West.
They call it Manji, although I don't remember the pitch accent.
On his 2024 U.S. presidential election campaign,
he went with Kanye, of course
and
he
again
did.
This year, I didn't know he was running this time. And in April, he was listed as the chief of staff at Yeezy Apparel. Yeah, Kanye, you're actually really cool for partnering up with this dude. He was literally listed as the chief of staff at Yeezy Apparel. Oh, but he stepped down on May 15th due to West's announcement of an adult entertainment division of the company. Wow, at least he stands for something. Anyways, that's who Fox Hitler was going to go see. And then he saw some anti-fascists, and he was like, really? Anti-fascist, weird. But again, guys, I just don't care about...
Well, I can imagine that he is.
politics. Like, I don't care about politics at all. This isn't like a far right, like Nazi, like armband at all. It's not at all. And if you think
it's just a lel trail, as they say.
Is KYS. Anyways, I was going to show this guy who thinks it's cool to be a pedophile, but I saw an anti-fascist, and then I got triggered. Maybe because you are fascist, but I'm talking too much because I gotta let him continue. It gets so much worse.
I don't know what to say about that. This whole punching Nazis thing, you're gonna punch people. Really. You're just gonna go, and that's how you're gonna solve some problems. Yeah, let me know how that works out for you. I actually want to see some actual furries punching other furries. Because, that is just really low. And going out doing stupid shit like that, you deserve to get whatever you do for doing that. And some people say they're gonna punch me. Yeah, so they're gonna punch me. And based on the popular internets, it was a tweet I saw a little while ago. What would win? 3 anti-fascists with sticks and Walmart mace, or me in fursuits? A lot of people are going for the fursuit.
Would that even make any sense to use this to, probably.
That's what he looks like underneath that.
Right-wing gay, man. Oh, good lord. No, the chat's getting a little unhinged, which is probably a good thing, but I don't care.
I was seeing a lot of people say online, 3 anti-fascists versus me, a Nazi in a fursuit. And a lot of people were saying me, dude, get like a great, like reel it in, dial it back. I gotta take a step.
Easy out, everybody.
Because you are sitting there saying, really? You're gonna punch a Nazi? Really? You think that's gonna solve anything? What about loving me? I mean, I'm not a Nazi, not me. It's not me. I'm not offended.
I'm not bad. The game is bad. You can't blame me for what's otherwise bad game design.
Think I'm gonna get punched, although I did just say
as unhinged as this. Yes, everyone is equally as unhinged as everybody else.
Punch a Nazi? If anybody punched me, I'd win. Dude, how are you this stupid? It's fine. I don't know why I said it's fine. It's not fine to be a Nazi furry. I just feel bad calling. He's stupid. He's so dumb. You think that when somebody is like,
he's so dumb. He is very dumb. For real.
This type of person with these types of beliefs, that they're gonna have some like way of expressing themselves that's like, oh, I see why they feel that way. No, it's just nothing makes sense, and yet he believes it. I cannot ignore the tissues over here.
Yeah, I've noticed the tissues in the background. Maybe they are for like actual nose.
I'm sorry, and I'm really trying to. It's just I know that furries are not all like a sexual thing, but a lot of humans are, and a lot of humans are also into being a furry, so there's a lot of it that is happening. And if you
I try not to, I don't know,
go on to furryraiders.org. Oh god, I don't want to do this. 18 plus. Okay, July 31st.
No, don't show this.
1999. That's me. Okay, so what can I see here? Oh my god.
No, I'm good. I don't want to see any of that.
No, oh my god! Blur! He's...
No, Superman, no here. I don't want to see this. They're selling it for $34.99. Some body pillowcase? No, I've got better uses for my money than that.
Body pillowcase of himself, and it's blurred, but like a red rocket coming out, and
oh hell no.
Big butt.
No, thanks.
Really big butt, massive
like
cheeks
hell.
On that Nazi furry wolf. Sorry, Fox. Fuck, what else are they selling? Oh,
never mind.
Nazi armband right there. You can just buy a Nazi.
You could just buy. No, freaking what a waste of $25.
Armband, real quick, from a furry place. It's not a swastika. It's just everything but the swastika, and it's meant to evoke it. It's definitely not. It's definitely not.
I don't know what Dakimura is.
What he said to every single article that interviewed him. By the way, when I was going through doing research, I read like, 8 articles on just the Rocky Mountain FurCon, and he
is for stuffy nose. Yeah. I'm pretty sure plenty of people are like that.
Was answering every single call from any writer just to give his side of the story, and everything he said the entire time was just it's a joke. He said this to Vice. This is my favorite one. Why are people trying to control my existence or tell me what I can and can't do when it's within the law? He says. I've never really driven into politics, but I need to get more serious about them now that all this is happening.
Oh, it is? Okay, that's what that means. I figured.
When he talks about his armband in this video, the way that he describes it kind of makes me feel like he's just describing himself as a Nazi. I don't know.
And I want to make sure I want to have good friends. That's the reason why I wore the armband. To filter out the lunacy in the fandom. So really great filter. This thing's like, it's like a British filter, man. It'll give you 99.9% purity. I love it. And even so, I speak to a lot of furries. They're all furries. You've probably heard of them. They have a little bit more stronger political views. When I talk with them, they're nice to me. They don't bash me and hit me upside the head. I have a hard time even having a good political conversation with them because I got nothing to say.
So what he described right there, by the way, alt furries, just another terminology in the community for
body, just a regular size pit. And use your imagination.
alt-right extreme. It's not like alternative like TikTok, like I'm dyeing my front strands red. It's like alt-right furries. And he's saying, yeah, so basically when I wear this Nazi imagery, it filters out 99.9% of people who suck, who think.
Okay, so yeah, when I wear this, it's not because I am that, but it's also not the other. You see how absurd that this is getting?
Being a Nazi sucks. And then it leaves me with people who see my Nazi armband and are like, oh, real cool. So
seems legit.
that's why I'm friends with a bunch of Nazi furries. And they'll say stuff about, oh yeah, white supremacy, we gotta do that more. And I'll be like, I don't know. That's his argument. Like, by the way, I don't think that you're some genius who really knows a lot about politics. Nobody, I don't think, is accusing you of being some criminal mastermind who's like some like Nazi. By the way,
he's not exactly a criminal mastermind, but he was caught red-handed at the scene of the crime.
Einstein was Jewish. Was Einstein Jewish? His last name Einstein. Yeah, okay.
Yes,
I mean, I was like 100% sure because in Oppenheimer he said. I'm just kidding. Nobody is accusing you of being smart or well-spoken or thoughtful. They're just saying that you're a Nazi, and you're basically just saying. One more clip from this video, please. One more clip from this video.
Let's talk about feminists. Oh yeah, I think feminists are completely wrong. You know why? Because a male dog and a female dog will both bite you equally. There is no dominant roles in the animal kingdom. If you want to think anthropomorphic, if you want to bring in animals into the mix like we are equal already. There's no need for gender equality. It's already there. Oh my god. In the furry fandom, there's plenty of gender equality. That's why there's so many gay furries. So that's one thing. You know, all this political correctness just floating about, or we just sit there and make sure that everything has to be within specification. You know, oh my god, you're a white male, you're suppressing me. Well, I'm a fox with 3 different colors: white, brown, gray.
I can't let him keep going because it's insane to hear him say this stuff. Feminists, oh, don't get me started.
Don't even get. Okay.
Aren't boy dog, girl dog all bite you? Really? Women want the.
You like it because you like werewolves. Yeah. My avatar is a raccoon because I had a mild obsession with raccoons in middle school that slowly evolved into other animals.
The right to their own bodily autonomy. Women want the same opportunity boy have. Really?
Yeah. You mean like these? I mean, I want to get a headpiece that looks decent, that doesn't look uncanny, but I'd imagine that'd be very difficult.
Ever see how a greyhound girl and greyhound boy, they both look similar? Also, racism. Excuse me, my fursuit has 3 different colors. So,
yeah.
Checkmate, social justice warriors. Dude, this is like, there are people who think like this and whose brains are operating at this level. I used to think for a while, I was like, well, there can actually be like some people are smarter than other people. I was like, maybe people just got bad opportunities in education. How can brains not all have?
No, you could be There are plenty of Harvard-educated people that use their degrees in order to push political agendas, and like Metatron will call them out anyway.
Have like the same like computing process power. Because I was thinking, you know, it's more like the education system, nurture and stuff. No, this dude is a fucking bona fide dumbass. What are you talking about? What? Not a single thing that
you didn't want to be fox or a wolf. They made monogamous. So it's like, that sounds nice. Glass-eyed heads have horrible. Yeah, I can imagine that too.
You have said this entire time has made any sense. You have no legs to stand on with any of your beliefs or anything that you have said this entire.
The big that are entirely made of net. Yeah, I can imagine. No, I made a realization not too long ago that one of the appeals is cartoony eyes, and this is something that I found out when I put the pieces together. There's something about having cartoony eyes that just makes them more appealing. But even I have my limits on how cartoony is too cartoony.
Time you're sitting here with a fucking furry Nazi armband telling me what women if we want to talk about furries, boy dog, girl dog both bite. What the fuck are you saying? Your sentences don't, like, this doesn't end. Oh my god.
So he's trying to say they're all equal there, but they're not quite as equal. It's like, no, the scene in Rick and Morty where it's like where men and women are kind of equal but not really.
Oh my god, I don't know what I thought when I got deep into a video about Nazi furries. Yeah, this is just what it is. And there's another video of him sitting next to this guy, and they're talking about how his name isn't actually Fox Hitler. It's just a combination of Fox and his last name Miller, which would make sense if you weren't dressed like a fucking Nazi.
Oh, so then. It was never a thing. It's meant to look out of some kawaii doodle, a doujinshi. Ah, I see.
That wasn't gonna fly. So I just took my last three of my name, and then Foxler made Foxler. And not until like 2010, people started putting it together as fucking Hitler. So it didn't just run around as a joke with friends. Like, oh yeah, people call me this, you know, I'm the Hitler of furry fandom or some shit.
Yeah, that always irritates me when someone calls you Hitler Fox. I'm like, no, you're not.
Oh, so it's very irritating when you get the syllables mixed up, huh?
It's the last three of his last name. That's how.
Okay, Hit Fox. We'll just call you that, huh?
Oh, it's called creativity.
It's called creativity when you put a Nazi armband on and call yourself Fox Hitler. It's called creativity.
Lord.
I mean, yeah, it would make sense if it was just like me in a lion fursuit and then I was just like, lioner. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Because I'm trying to lion the mood, and she won't be lying around no more.
But if I were to go Lion Hitler and I had a red armband on me and my last name was Miller, like, you know what I mean? It's just so funny to see somebody who is so blatantly dressed up as a Nazi trying to act like, no, it's not.
It looks like that. Oh my god. No. You just reminded me. If I'm ever able to start making song covers, I want to make a cover of Lolly Goddess Requiem, but it's furries instead of lollies.
But let me describe all these
If you know the lyrics to that song, you'll know why I want to sing it and modify the lyrics.
things that fall in line with the alt-right that are exactly how I think. But if you go to the Wikifur for Foxler, the research for this has got me absolutely geeking. Geeking? The research for this video is like, it's so funny for me. By the way, I think I've said it before. I know I said it on the Coop channel in that video. I have a fursuit in the closet because I was gonna make a video where
okay. Oh, you just got exposed big time.
Edible, and then I go undercover at a furry convention because I thought that would be like a really funny video to make. Not to make fun of anybody, but just like it seems
just
like
to
a
see what.
funny.
That reminds me of this one guy who went into New York's Hasidic Jewish community in order to see what it was like, and he described it as infiltrating.
Video. And I didn't end up doing it because the one that I was going to go to, I found out too late that it's like a kind of a small, intimate event for people who all definitely know each other. So it'd be like very weird if I showed up off an edible talking.
It's okay, it's just something. All right.
So I just have a fursuit sitting in the closet. I'm not going to bring it on camera because I can't have that visible. But either I'm going to donate it to a furry in need, or if you think that would be like an actual like a video you'd be interested in, I'd post it on the Coop channel. Comment if I should, because I really am like borderline.
Well, this video, I think this video is like 8 months old, so it might be a little late for that.
Just donating it to a furry in need. Okay.
Oh man.
Foxler on Wikifur. It is
actually, what species is it? I could use it for something else.
Very, I would say, contentious page where you say at the beginning, the subject of this article has requested personal exclusion. They prefer that the entire article be removed and gave the following reasons for doing so.
Oh, and I guess the article is still there.
Somewhat translated by me. Okay, it lists a bunch of objections, but when I scroll a little bit, I see this one on out of context information that is defamatory regarding past history within legal terms. Subject regarding child grooming with past relationship. Post dated back 2005. Both parties, X and Y, were both minors underage at the time of the statement. Those not meet the criteria of grooming within the state of Colorado. And so seeing that and knowing that it's coming from the galaxy brain that we just witnessed, I'm pretty sure
the freaking five-head bitch ass over there.
That he definitely did do it. And then I also saw that he objected to this one, subject regarding bestiality claims, which has no evidence that determines the definition of bestiality. Sorry, I stumbled over those words like crazy. Now, this is from somebody in the community, and they said, I used to talk to Foxler as a friend and stopped contact when he went into detail about how he would his Siberian Husky, like a real dog that he owns. Knowing how he's also like presented his fursona on the website, which I had to blur, I thought it wouldn't be
oh, good lord.
Crazy to go
You gotta figure out what you want, but
out of my way and do a little bit of digging.
We really have to learn about that.
Into his Furry Raiders Telegram group, which by the way,
Telegrams, huh?
A Telegram group chat, biggest red flag ever. Now, I'm just gonna show you this right now. We don't need to go into the whole thing, but in the Telegram, when I open it up,
okay, 29, go.
The first thing that I'm seeing is they're debating whether or not gay marriage is cool. In 2020, they're like debating whether or not gay marriage is fine. They're like, yeah.
Like this. Oh, good lord. Like this. What was I gonna? Oh yeah, it's like, no. When in the first episode of the Boondocks. In the first episode of the Boondocks, when Granddad was being interviewed by Ed Wunsler, Ed asked him, what are your thoughts on gay marriage? And Granddad was all like, well, personally, I think all marriage is wrong.
I mean, I guess I get why you can be married, but it's kind of disrespectful to the terminology of marriage. By the way, the word marriage doesn't just relate to the Bible. Are you stupid? Now, there's this chat right here called...
I mean, it kind of depends.
furry art and media is a gecko with a fat.
No, I don't want to say that.
There is an ungodly amount of adult imagery on this. And not to
I don't want to see it.
shame like whatever you're into, but knowing that it's on a Nazi furry group and they're showing all these things and there are actual allegations of him with his own dog. I say all that to say I was not shocked when I come down here and I see booking reports.
Oh, you've never seen Boondocks? Oh, I uploaded a video on YouTube. If you've seen it already, I have no idea how I think it's because I honestly don't really know. A lot of it is like, I can imagine that it was all like under the radar. It's probably just they try to keep. I have no idea. I have no idea how they get away with a lot of stuff. It's just one of those things.
That is.
Oh, you didn't speak English? Well, I have a video up on my YouTube where I showed out of context Boondocks clips. If you want to check that out.
You know, according to Wiki for Lee Allen Miller, that's him. So, and what was he arrested for? Oh.
Of course.
Enticement of a child.
Is that so?
So, yeah. He's not just Nazi furry, he's Nazi predator furry. And I gotta be honest, if you're looking at somebody who's wearing like a literal Nazi imagery, if you believe them when they say, no, it's not like that. If you believe that, you're stupid. And there are a lot of stupid people out there. So there are a lot of people who are like, it's not actually Nazi stuff. It's just like we like World War II. Shut the fuck up.
It's just cosplay, you know?
Interested in World War II history too. Do I have a Nazi flag back there? No. I got a knight yearning for a woman on a horse. But that kind of brings me to like the whole perspective that I have on Nazi furries in general. I had said earlier.
Ruckus best character. We need to look at more. Erase hate, and we have a national socialist, huh?
Here in the video that furries are like a really big online community. The community online is like where it's at its strongest. Telegram group chats, Discord messages. There's like so many places where furries are congregating.
It's because it's not how you. Oh, good lord, no. First of all, ain't nobody talking while I'm talking, so shut the fuck up.
Online because they feel safe and it's like a safe space and they're comfortable.
I don't need a safe space. I just needed to look at how mad it is. I was speaking about the Island Files, probably. Probably doesn't watch it. No, if I do get a suit, I'll definitely watch it every time. No, it'll probably just be in storage for months on end, and it'll have that stale laundry smell.
Fortunately, and according to Vice, Fox Hitler says before all of this, he used to look exclusively at 4chan. So Fox Hitler was looking a lot at 4chan, and unfortunately, other furries were finding community on 4chan. And 4chan, if you're not familiar, just, you know, Chris Chan, Rainbow Dash in a mason jar, and a...
I need a safe space, probably. Speaking of 4chan, I visited the homepage of 4chan once in my entire life. And then I never went back because I don't think 4chan was the place for me. Yeah, I visited it once, and it was just the homepage. I visited 4chan before. I'll visit 4chan once again before I ever visit Fur Affinity. Let's just make sure. Okay, wash it in a bathtub. I gotta. No. I can promise you, Jackal, I can speak on behalf of the vast majority of us when we say we do not like that term. The grammatically correct term for Latinos is Latinos, and this is regardless of gender. It's only Latina if it's all exclusively female. That's just how the grammar works. If you want to complain to anyone, complain to the Royal Academy of the Spanish Language.
And other horrible things. By the way, QAnon, 4chan is just a cesspool.
Oh yeah, well yeah, for the headpiece, obviously it would be different.
Full of awfulness. Doesn't even like come close to describing it. It's terrible. But furries are like so bullied in real life. Like
Hispanic also. Well, Hispanic technically refers to anyone from a Spanish-speaking country. Like Brazilians are Latino, but they're not Hispanic because they mostly speak Portuguese. So yeah, but yeah, that works too for me.
They're so not appreciated or even like kind of understood. Because I say like it is cringe. It is cringe. I am cringe. I am cringe. The things that I do, I have interests that are very cringe. Because it's fun. If I go to a Renaissance fair, look, I have swords back here. That's cringe. I have a kid coming over here and pulling out a katana.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would find swords to be cool.
Like, having a katana on standby is objectively cringe. What am I gonna do with this? Chop apples in my backyard?
Well, you can't go to Britain with that.
Yes. But with furries, it's like, people can't look past the fact that it's cringe and see that, oh, people are just like having a lot of fun and they're really enjoying themselves. And that is as deep as it really has to be. But there's like,
yes, that's what it is. You're the expert because you have colleagues. Yeah, I think the U.S. Census says that Spanish people from Spain are quote unquote Hispanic, but
like a genuine lack of respect for people who are just it's a hobby. Like, it's a hobby and they're having fun. But they're so pushed to the outskirts that they have to congregate into these online places. And one of those online places is 4chan, and people on 4chan who are in the alt-right think it's funny to manipulate these vulnerable people get them into their stuff. So it's like, it's just the fact that the communities are so online, it makes sense that they're primed to be infiltrated and manipulated and latch onto these ideas of, like, you know, political extremism. They already feel extremely judged and extremely outcast. And when somebody feels judged and outcast, sometimes, you know, a combination of factors can happen and they just fucking find community.
that's how ISIS recruited members. That's how ISIS recruited a lot of its members, because they tried to find people that they thought were like ostracized and stuff. I was taking a look at this little badge down here. That does not look like a fox at all.
Fucking Nazis, like, it's so horrible.
I meant to make a comment that it doesn't look all that much like a fox, but I don't know.
Well, and you are an awful person if you do it. And like, if you're feeling alienated by society, go watch a movie where the character is feeling alienated and get some emotional catharsis. But Foxler and all these other furry raiders, these furry Nazis, they feel outcast and then they turn to, you know what? I feel alienated. You know who else feels alienated, but they actually have a sense of superiority over other people? Nazis. It's us versus.
Oh, is that? No, don't worry. It's yeah, don't worry about it.
Them. Let's do it, Nazi furries. That's like kind of what their mind goes to. They can hide behind, oh, it's ironic, oh, it's a joke, but you walk around with fucking Nazi imagery on your armband. You do it for over a decade while you are enticing a child and getting arrested for it. It's not a joke. If you hear somebody say, I want to punch a Nazi, and you get scared that you're about to get punched, I gotta be honest. You should be punched. I'm sorry if that triggered you, Fox Hitler. But hey, this was a video. This feels like a classic. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this whole video.
Okay, no, that was in elementary school, huh? Yeah. You mean like what? Destiny's son? No, someone in chat didn't know that Destiny had a son, and I was like, wait. I didn't know that bread tubers could breed. I don't even remember who it was that said that, but I'm just saying. No, we're gonna leave the like on that. No, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. All right. Huh. Well, we learned no mention of using the Lion King as a tactic, which a little disappointed by that, but oh Lord have mercy. No, that was crazy. That would be. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and this video was streamed live on both YouTube and Kick. Be sure to check out the VODs for unedited footage as well. Take care.